Morning, y'all. Rob the American here, and welcome to Tales of Manchester and Watches. All right, y'all, I'm walking fast because I'm late, and we are heading to Manchester Piccadilly train station because we're heading to London. And I stopped to talk to someone, and that was a near fatal mistake. Well, we will see. And we are heading to a watch show, but I'll tell y'all more about that when we get to the train, if we get to the train. I'll see y'all at Manchester Piccadilly. We made it, y'all. Barely. I hate when I do that. So we are due in London just after 9 a.m. and the purpose of our visit today is to go to an event called Time London, and it takes place in a venue near Wembley Stadium, an area that I don't know very well, and I don't know much about this event. Then it sounded interesting, so I thought we'd throw ourselves in and hope for the best. So if all goes well, I'll see y'all in London. We made it to London Euston, no problem. However, the tube stop I was going to go to, I found it was closed. So I've taken the London Overground in hopes that this train goes to Wembley Central. Assuming I'm on the right train, going the right direction, we will get there eventually. So y'all pray for me. Okay, folks, we made it to Wembley Central. We're making progress here. The Google Maps lady says it's about a 15-minute walk. So let's get this show on the road. Hey, look, y'all. There's a Popeyes. We might have to check this out on the way home. We are surrounded by super cool watch companies. Oh, wow. Look at this, y'all. And it's not too crowded yet. So you can actually speak to people. All right. Oh, there's Accurist. That's a really good that's a really nice, affordable watch. We are in front of Fears Watches, and we're talking to Richard France. Hey, Richard, how are you doing? How you doing? So you want to tell us a little about your company and about your watches?
So our company was refounded by Nicholas Bowman-Scargill.
Okay.
We were originally founded in 1846
Wow.
by Edwin Fear over in Bristol in England.
Okay.
And we've revived the company many years ago, and these are our watches.
Ah, super.
Out of our core range,
Right.
this is the most Fears piece. So it's a 38mm manual wind,
Right.
and we call it the Brunswick.
Okay.
It's got that lovely
Yeah.
white dial, the skeletonized hands, and that lovely white lacquer.
I was going to say it looks very rich.
It has that gorgeous elegance and opulence that you'd associate with almost the Georgian period, and it's inspired by a piece from 1924 from our archive.
Okay. And if somebody wants to what's the best way for somebody to find out about you and Fears?
So we've just opened a boutique over in Clifton, up in Bristol,
Okay.
which is a fantastic environment to come and visit, try on our watches, and really experience Fears in the Fears setting.
And for those who are not local, what's the best way? Social media and online.
On social media, we're very active on Instagram, and Nicholas does these brilliant Instagram lives, and as well as that we have a great website with a full heritage section as well.
And it's www.
.fearswatches.com.
fearswatches.com. All right, listen, Richard, thank you very much for your time.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
All right, y'all, this is so cool. Check out this venue we're in. Wow. Look at that. Look at this. We are overlooking Wembley Stadium. Wow. I'm standing with Alan Wood from the Vintage Watch Company out of London. Alan, can you tell us a little bit about your company?
Sure, Rob. It's really good to meet you. Thanks for dropping by.
Sure.
So, I've been a collector for 35 years. I actually bought my first vintage watch as a present to myself for my 30th birthday.
Right.
And just gradually, very slowly, got into it, got the bug, and I kind of turned my hobby into a paying hobby and then a business about 15 years ago.
Wow.
I launched the website, vintagegoldwatches.com.
Very cool.
I identified a niche, I think, for exactly as it says on the tin, vintage gold watches. There wasn't really anybody just purely specialising in vintage dress watches from the 50s, 60s and 70s, which I consider the golden age of watchmaking.
As I do. In fact, let's have a look at some of the watches. Wow. Look at these, y'all. Oh my God. These are so beautiful. And y'all restore your own watches?
Yeah, so we buy, sell and restore. Some of our watches come from the public. So we have a few watches that are just original one-owner watches.
Right.
And then a lot come from dealers that we trust, that specialise in supplying us.
Very cool.
Our scouts, they attend watch fairs
and I think you mentioned it, but tell me one more time, what's the best way to somebody to get a hold of you and the company?
Yeah, so we're based on Kensington High Street. We have a customer reception and lounge there, but if it's convenient, we'll welcome you there on a Saturday morning, which is when we tend to arrange appointments. But our website is vintagegoldwatches.com.
Vintagegoldwatches.com. All right, y'all, be sure and check them out. These are spectacularly beautiful. All right, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Rob.
We're taking a watch break, getting something to drink, and we've seen all kinds of stuff. Now it's different than I expected it to be today. I thought it was going to be a bunch of pre-owned, but it's really a bunch of the independent vendors that are here for the day in a beautiful setting. So after we finish having our break, we will get right back into it. I am standing in front of Cristiano with Echo Neutra watch company. So, Cristiano, can you tell us a little bit about your company and show us 20 watches?
We are located in Italy. We make Swiss-made watches.
Okay.
So I can show you something. We use for the 90% of our watches Selita movements.
Okay.
Our last release is this Chrono GMT with Selita movement SW532. You can see the red arrow that show you the second time zone with the day and night disc.
All right.
Because the hand move two
directions.
Two times per day, so it's 12 hours GMT.
Oh, very cool.
With the disc, you can understand if it's morning or afternoon.
Oh, very nice. And if somebody wants to find out more about your company, what's your social media? What's the best way for them to reach you?
Instagram for sure. So you have to search for
Echo Neutra. Okay.
Yes,
and your website? You have a website?
Yes, also in website. It's we sell 90% online, so.
And it's echoneutra.com.
Echoneutra.com.
Excellent. Well, y'all be sure and check them out. All right. Well, the place is filling up fast. It's a good thing we got here early, so I had a chance to talk to some of the vendors. Otherwise, it's gotten noisy and crowded. We're taking another break. Oh, looking at all these watches really wears a guy out. The struggle is real, y'all. The struggle is real. I think I've earned this. Y'all have to see this. This is most unique. Check this out, y'all. All right, now they look like robots, but they're not just robots. I'm standing with Carl from Chrome Calibre. Carl, can you tell us what we're looking at here and a little bit about your company?
Yeah, basically we've designed unique robot watchwinders.
Okay.
They're cast out of aluminium and there's 5 separate colours. They're fully operational with Bluetooth, so you'll be able to control the movements, the rotations, and everything with your Bluetooth app.
Right.
Cast out of aluminium, and
let's have a look.
Here.
Can you show us how this? Oh, right.
So this switch will basically turn on and off the movement.
Right.
And then this switch will turn on and off the lights.
That is so cool. I promise y'all, I've never seen watch wonders like this before. This will not get stuck in a cabinet. You will definitely be.
Basically, we've got a winding key at the back,
right.
Which will be movable. Arms, which will be movable. Runs off 2 batteries, or you can have it running off the power mains.
Ah, very cool. And Carl, what's the best way for someone to reach you and your company?
Get all of our details on our website. That's chromecalibre.com.
Chromecalibre.com. All right, y'all, check these out. All right, y'all, that's it for me today. I'm dog tired, and I'm going to head back to the train station and head back to Manchester. I hope you enjoyed our day out with Time London. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And join me again for some more Watch Talk. Y'all take good care.